What up? Welcome back to another episode of Shrunken Survival Guide. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing some bug bashing, primarily of some mites. So let's go.
Whoa, I'm not just small, I'm tiny. This is freaking awesome!
And here we go. We are starting the day off right because it is the morning time and we just woke up and it is day number 7 at Tiny Size. And let's see, we have an ant club, we have some ant armor, we've got a storage shed, we've got a work shed, and I think we're off to a pretty good start. This is how good you want to be in your first week. By your first week, you want to have at least this much done, if not more. And the more, well, you'll just have to keep watching to find out what. But in the morning, what I like to do after I wake up, after of course I stop by a Puncho brand juice box to get my miniature morning started off with a kick. After that, I head on over to the oak tree because I like to harvest acorns and sap, and that's what you can find at the oak tree. Just be careful. There is a wolf spider den underneath of it, and sometimes between the hours of 6 and 7 a.m., the wolf spiders are still awake, and they are still out, and they are still hungry. And if they see you, they will eat you. And there's nothing you can really do about it. You can't stop them. Your armor can't stop them. Your blocking can't stop them because their poison will get through your blocking, and you'll be poisoned. And, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. You're gonna hide, and maybe you can kill it with arrows. Maybe. If you're an expert archer. If you're a master archer, then maybe you can take it down. But while you're here and there's no wolf spiders chasing you, you want to get all the sap. And for some reason, this sap piece over here gives the most sap. I don't know why. The other ones, they sink into the ground. But that one, every sap piece that breaks off is there. And I like that, obsidian. I don't like watching some of them sink into the ground. Is that for immersion purposes? Like, if you were really shrunk and you tried to do that, some of the sap would sink into the ground. Like, I used to think that's what the juice boxes were doing. When some of the juice box droplets would sink into the ground, I'd be like, oh, that must be for immersion. Like some water and juice droplets would evaporate or sink into be absorbed by the ground. But no. So don't do it with the sap either. Let us get all or none. Okay? That's my philosophy on it. I will leave it at that. But you want to grab the acorn and the sap while you're at the oak tree, because that's what you come over to do. It's my morning run. It's my morning workout. I get up in the morning, I do my stretches, I eat an aphid roast or a gnat roast or a weevil roast, and then I hit the Puncho box. And then I go for a little run over to the oak tree. Hopefully I don't run into any spiders. I grab some acorns, I grab some sap. Sometimes I grab some grubs if I want to have grub for lunch, but I didn't today. So I'm heading back to the base. My morning workout is done. If I had a little shrunken shower, I'd take a little shower, get my battle armor on, because what I'm about to do is I'm about to go bug bashing, because that's what I normally do after a good morning workout at the old oak tree. Is I've gotten all warmed up, I've gotten all relaxed, and then I got to put my battling armor on, because it's about to go get crazy with the bugs. And here's a little warm up with this gnat, a little practice run, because we're going to be going after bugs that will bite back. Yes, they're not pushover bugs. But before we do that, since I built my storage shed, I'm going to go ahead and organize some of these items, because they're taking up a lot of space in my inventory, and I don't need them taking up all that space. No one needs that. You need to put them in your little bins, your little crap biscuit bins. Get them out of there. And I was thinking about putting 2 in 1, but then I was like, nah, why am I going to do that? I got all these storage bins. Put my crap biscuits and separate them out. Crap biscuit A here, crap biscuit B there, crap biscuit C there, so on and so forth. You get the gist. Now, you maybe don't like to organize your inventories like this. And if you don't, let me know. You see what's happening here? The Shrunken pro tip for obsidian. Give us a multi-crafting button for the crude rope and for the bug rubber and for the berry leather, so that we don't have to sit there pressing the button over and over again. Now, I know it looks fast there, but that's because I sped up the time. I've used my mystical time powers to speed up time. It's normally not like that when you're playing the game. So, Obsidian, give us a multi-craft option for those items at least. That's what you get here on Tiny Pirate Gaming. You might be tuning into an episode of something that you think is just going to talk about gameplay commentary, but it's not. I give you ideas, I give you suggestions, and I also give you great tips and tricks. You know, maybe I'll cut these down to make the tips and tricks videos. People like those. Would you all like to see a Shrunken survival tips and tricks Tiny Pirate style? Because I could do that. That wouldn't be too hard. It might be more complex than these. But I could do it, if that's what you want. But here we are. I'm getting my battling armor on because it is time. It is time. Bug Bash a Mania. Number 1, the mites. In this corner, we have Hoops standing at a maybe 1 centimeter tall, weighing maybe 20 milligrams, fighting a bunch of mites. Let's go. Let's get it on. Bug Bashamania number 1. Shrunken Survival Guide. If you need Mite Fuzz, you got a Bug Bashamania on the mites. And if you're wondering where the mites are, they're underneath the shrink laser over here. And you follow up this little thing right here, this little twig, crawl up it. Unless you see a mite over there, then you go for that mite. But you come up this hill where the rake is, and there are bugs up here. There are a lot of bugs up here under the rake. And you can get some bug parts if you're good at bug bashing. And if you've been watching my videos, you'll be well equipped to do some bug bash. There's a ladybug over there. I might... I don't know. Let's focus on the mites for now because that's what Bug Bashamania Round 1 is all about. It's about the mites. Let's go. Hoops, you can do it. Because you got Tiny Pirate style behind you. The ladybug. Those mites don't like it. But I don't like those mites. There's a spiderling over there. That's a little tiny spider. And there's a stink bug over there. Told you guys, there's lots of bugs over here by the rake. If you want to do some bug bashing and get some bug parts, you don't have to go very far from the spawn to find just about everything. We've hit spiders over here. We've hit stink bugs over here. We've hit mites over here. We saw a ladybug over here. And there's actually a wolf spider underneath of the rake in a cave. And there is actually some bombardier beetles on top of the rock where the rake is resting. So it's a one-stop shop for all your bug part needs. Assuming you're carrying enough power in your little power slammer to get them, because they ain't free and you can't buy them. You gotta win them in the game of Bug Bashamania. As you can see, we killed a bunch of mites, and now I'm running around because I'm going for some more mites. There are more mites over here by this fallen tree branch twig. Whatever it is. And here comes one. Let's get it on. They don't stand a chance, by the way. Since I got the Ant Club, it's like a one-hit kill. This is an easy round. An easy round of Bug Bashamania. Tiny Pirate will easily take this day. If I had a guest host, we could do Bug Bashamania. I need to get a guest host. I need to shrink someone else down. If you're interested in the job, know that we don't know how to reverse it. So just keep that in mind when applying to be a co-host on Bug Bashamania, which is a future project in the works. We'll see how that goes. If you would like to see a Bug Bashamania styled like a wrestling commentary, then let me know in the comments or tweet at me at Tiny Pirate Gamer, and I'll see what I can do. But here's some more mites. Bash them up, get them. They don't stand a chance. Oh my God, he is broken half. Someone stop this damn match before someone gets hurt. That's my JR impression. If you don't know who JR is, he's a pretty popular, pretty famous wrestling commentator, ringside wrestling commentator. Used to be with the WWE. I don't know. I don't follow wrestling that much anymore. I have a friend who will probably, if my friend watches this video, in the commentary, tell people about JR. Tell them about him, because you know more about him than I do. And if you don't, I'm going to be like, man, I told you to do that. Can't believe you did it. Anyway, here I am running back to my base because I've done enough bug bashing. Here's some clay. If you don't have clay yet, you have to build a shovel. If you don't know how to build a shovel, well then check your crafting list because it'll show you right there. And with it, you can get clay. And then with the clay, you build clay foundations and clay ramps, which you can use to build clay roads around your backyard. Unless someone walks through, they might squish them. Just be thankful they didn't squish you, right? And you get to build a new base. If they squish your base, you get to start all over again. I see people all the time who are like, oh, I should rip down my base and start over. Well, don't worry. It'll rain or something. Someone will walk through. Your base isn't that big. I know it seems big to you, but it's not. So don't worry. You'll get to build a new one. For those of you who are playing this game who are maybe Minecraft fans, I enjoy in Minecraft the unforeseen events that happen. Zombies breaking down your wall or fires starting that destroy half your base. Because they're fun stories. Maybe your friends are there with you and you're all hanging out and you're having a good time. Oh, something crazy's going on now. And that makes it exciting. So don't be upset when your base gets destroyed. Although I agree. I don't want to have it be done through an update. I want it to happen while I'm there, so it's a cool story. Some guy came in the backyard. His footprints are all over the place. Smashed my base. It's crazy. You got to reset your respawn point. In case you didn't know how to do that, you build a lean-to, and you can reset your respawn point. That way you respawn at your lean-to in case you die. Because I'm about to go fight this ladybug, if I can find it again. Where did it go? I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. I know it looks like I'm moving really fast, but I wasn't moving this fast when I was looking for it, and I didn't see it. I looked all over the place for it. As you can see, I sped it up. So you can see I looked for a really long time. I didn't find it. Found the shell. Snail shell. Where's the snail? Found some clay. No ladybug. I reset my respawn point. I was ready to fight that ladybug. I was probably going to lose, but I was ready. I've gotten really good at fighting ladybugs now. I don't lose a lot to them, but sometimes I still do because those ladybugs pack a punch. But it's late. We're going to go to sleep, and that means that it's the end of the video. And if you enjoyed it, you should go ahead and leave me a like. It would be doing me a huge favor if you did that. And if you enjoy my videos and you want to see more Tiny Pirate Gaming, well then you should subscribe. Hit it, and then ring the little bell too, and then you can join my tiny crew. My tiny crew is super awesome because they get to watch my videos for now. And who knows what's in their future? Who knows what's in my future? Who knows what's in your future as a Grounded fan? I hope something awesome is in all of our futures. But until next time, thanks for watching, and always remember,
Arg, matey, watch your step. There be a tiny pirate here.